All right, welcome back to my math class. All right, in today's class, we have an equation on the board and we are asked to find or solve for y. So the question says solve for y, and we are having 5 raised to the power y plus 2 plus 5 raised to the power y equal to 650. Now, to be able to solve this particular equation, we use the general rule which goes like this. A exponent or raised to the power m times a raised to the power n, which is equal to a raised to the power m plus n. So meaning we can this particular equation that we see here, so we can say this particular equation here, we can rewrite it as this, and it's equal to this. So we are going to use this to be able to factor this particular 5 raised to the power y plus 2. So now to rewrite this, let's use this equation. Since when we have this, we can write it as this, then we can say this 5 raised to the power y times 5 raised to the power 2. What it means is that this y plus this exponent y plus 2 now have effect on this 5. So this 5 being the base is having effect on the y plus 2. So we can write it 5 or base 5 raised to the exponent y times 5 raised to the power 2 or exponent 2. So now since we have this, then we are going to have plus this 5y, 5 raised to the power y equal to 650. Now, when you reach this particular place, watch, we are having two particular base with an exponent which is the same. We are having 5 raised to the power y or exponent y and 5 raised to the power y or exponent y, which are the same. So we have to factor that particular. In mathematics, when you see an equation with different operators like this, factor out the common ones. So the common one is what? 5 or like terms, 5 raised to the power y and 5 raised to the power y. So we'll factor this 5 raised to the power y, so which is going to be out of the what? The bracket. So we are going to have 5 raised to the power what? Y, which we factor the same number out. Then we are going to have into bracket this 5 raised to the power what? 5 raised to the power, so we can, let's state it the same, raised to the power 2 plus this 5y. Since we have factored it out, then we are going to have 1 equal to 650. So if we want to look at it carefully, we are going to have 5 raised to the power y into bracket 5 raised to the power 2 is the same as the same number multiplied by itself. So when you see 5 raised to the power 2, it means 5 times 5. So we are going to have 5 raised to the power 2, 25 plus 1 equal to 650. So this is what we are going to have. 5 raised to the power y into bracket 25 plus 1 is 26 equal to 650. So when you get here, what you do is that now let's restate this particular number here. So if we restate it here, we are going to have 5 raised to the power y into bracket 26 equal to 650. All right, so now when you look at it carefully, let's restate it. So 5 raised to the power y into bracket 26 equal to 650. Now, we see that this 5 raised to the power y into brackets 26 equal to 650. Now, it can be rewritten, we can rewrite it as this way. 26 into bracket 5 raised to the power y, which is all the same, which is equal to 650. Right, so now we see that the subject, which is y that we are looking for, the question said we should solve for y. So that is the subject we are looking for. We see that that particular subject is what? Or exponent is y, and it's an exponent. But we see a coefficient of 26 and 5. So first of all, we cannot go away with this 5. We have to go away with this 26. Then we come back to tackle the 5 and the 650. So we divide both sides by 26, both this term and this term by 26. So that 26 will cancel 26. Then we have 5 raised to the power y equal to. Now 650 divided by 26 will give us what? 25. Now what happened is that when you get here, what happened is that we see we have base 5y, 5 raised to the power y equal to 25. Now we need to find the same 5 by what exponent will give you 25. And we can say what? 5 raised to the power 2, which is 5 times 5. So we are going to have 5 raised to the power 2, because 5 raised to the power 2 is the same as what? 5 times 5, which is 25. So at the end, we are going to have 5 raised to the power y equal to, so here is going to be what? 5 raised to the power 2. So since the base are the same, then we set this exponent as the answer. So since this base and this base are the same, because 5 equal to 5, then the exponent now will be dropped or will be set as the answer. So we are going to have y equal to what? 2. What it means is that, though the question did not tell us that we should prove, what it means that is that when you bring these two at where this y is, just try it with your calculator. You see that when you bring this 2 here, we are going to have 2 as the exponent here and plus 2, which is going to be 2 plus 2, which is going to be 5 raised to the power 2 plus 2 is going to give us what? 4. So 5 raised to the power 4 is going to give us 625 plus 5 raised to the power 2. Since this y also will be 2, 5 raised to the power 2 will be what? 25. That means 5 times 5, 25. So at the end, we are going to have 625 plus 25, which will be 650 equal to 650. So at the end, this equation, which is 5 raised to the power y plus 2 plus 5 raised to the power y plus equal to 650. Our answer is what? Y equal to 2. Right. I hope you enjoyed the class. Keep on following me. Bye for now.